Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. Right, recap. Okay. I might, let me just I'm gonna read it out. I'm not gonna bother with the Discord. I'm having issues. Okay. Guys ready?
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Upon the misted travels of the moon dancer as it glided through, her timbers were creaking like an elder whispering secrets of the air. At last, she came to rest at the docks of the Kingwood Kingdom. Nestled deep within the shadowed embrace of the Bernal Forest, one by one, the company disembarked, save for Raoul, who lingered aloft in the crow's nest and was busy with his own things. Through the ever-living forest they trod, guided by a strange maiden made out of wood and leaf. Her voice like the wind through the hallowed brows, she led the team to the great hall of the King Wood, where the air was heavy with the scent of moss and the ancient stones that you walked upon. There before the throne the companions spoke about the blight yet festers and its dark roots that have not been severed yet. Summoned forth was Alatar, whose presence carried both wisdom and unease. In the hushed tones he bent to whisper into the king's ear, and then inner matter scattered to the wind. He spoke of their purpose of raging wars amongst mortals, but between the gods themselves. It was then that he told the party to leave, remaining only Grunt and Green. Grunt was told that inside lay a power vast or terrible, a spark that might sway the fates of the realm, perhaps, or maybe something different. Clad in his war dress, the king regarded with solemn eyes when the council was ended. Green and Grunt departed, their steps heavy. Outside, they met with the rest of the party, and Green spoke plain. We are pawns upon the divine board. To this Raimundo scoffed, declaring that they fight other battles that are not their own. Returning to the moon dancer, they found Raoul steadfast on his perch. Fortune favoured them, for at that moment Quibble burst forth from below the decks, bearing the relics that they had bid to him to unravel. A lively disclosure followed, where at the end of it Jakar and Raylan discovered that their paths intertwined, and a name was uttered, Gorlak. Heavy and potent was the conversation. This went on for a bit. Thus the morning waned into talk and counsel, until the bells tolled, and the 9th hour of the morning. Their ship drew near the harbour town, upon the east edge of the Brunel forest, a coastal haven where the sea met the forest. The captain cast the ropes and made fast the moon dancer, who held kissing the pier and with finality. The company gathered upon the deck, their packs, your bits, your pieces, all with you at this moment, and their hearts braced, ready to disembark and step once more into the turning wheels of fate. As at that moment, I'm going to give it back to you guys. You guys have landed in this harbour town. You don't know its name. You know very little about this town. Apart from that, you're going to get a surprise. Well, a gift for what you guys did. So with that all in knowledge and the conversations had prior, I give it to you guys. What you doing? Bear in mind, you're all on the deck of the Moon Dancer. Packs, everything, Quibble with you guys, packed up, ready to go.
I'll assist Quibble with moving some of his stuff.
Cool. He turns to you and goes, thanks, Green. You know, it's quite heavy stuff, really.
Well,
Gives
I
you like
suppose
a duffel bag.
it's more of an exchange. You're helping us. We may as well help you.
Well, it's not so formal. I mean, I regard you as my friends.
And us, you.
And as we mentioned before, Quibble, you are now part of this. You're part of our party, our group. We look after each other.
Without a lot of unsafe circumstances.
Well, we'll do what we can.
Indeed.
And I appreciate your hospitality with me and, you know, the adventures and saving Hoken. It's been extraordinary.
It's the least we could have done.
Why, it's not like you guys caused it.
No, but in places where people need help, it's up to others to stand up where possible.
Guys do a damn good job.
I kind
Speaking
of
of,
twist my head at that notion.
speaking of places, Captain, where are we?
You're in my home. It's called Thornside Harbor.
Thorn side.
Yes, THORNSIDE Harbor.
I'm gonna chuckle to myself.
Never took you for finding death a lot in that.
And if you guys refresh your pages, you'll see it.
Ooh.
That is.
Oh. Best know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know where you're going already. Wait, so I would assume, are we at the shipping office? Like we just arrived there, right?
Yeah, you're kind of in that area of the shipping office.
Are we?
Where would it be best for us to pack up our stuff for a little bit? Place to get some food and such.
Well, there is accommodation. At the Bleeding Rose. You could stay with me. I've got sort of a lock up and go situation, like a shed for you guys. You can make do with it. To you.
May
I
as well.
fear we may have taken up too much of your patronage. But I think
No. Once I've unpacked the ship and it's fast and all that, well then I think it's time to get what you were promised. So if you meet me around the market square, say about midday, about 3 hours from now, 4 hours, no rush. I'll be eating and picking up wares, so I'll be there most of the afternoon. Then I shall see you there, and I will guide you to what was promised for you.
Thank you.
Good.
Raul will pull up his hood and cover himself as much as possible, not knowing where exactly we are and what's comfortable for him yet.
I will slowly try and push your hood back down. Not forcefully.
Like take it off.
Yeah, just pull it away from your head.
And why?
I can ask the same. You have a face. You can show it.
My kind aren't welcome everywhere. And it is something
And
I'm used to.
we kill those that try to hurt us.
We do kill those that try to hurt us. Don't worry.
But I think killing is not in our cards for today.
Oh,
Yeah, well, sometimes they can learn a lesson that is quite painful. Show your face.
We don't have
should
to
never
kill
be
them
a-
to beat them. So we'll be okay.
when I pointed
Listen.
the car, like exactly.
Elena, if you don't mind, you have nothing to worry about, Fuzzball. There are many creatures that come through here.
I
We're a
appreciate
hobbit.
it.
Nothing to appreciate. It's just common decency. We're hard-working. We create our own wealth here.
It is rare for this world. And I will uncomfortably keep my hood off. To the market
walks
it
up-
is. Oh,
She walks
sorry.
up to you, and she gives you a little peck on the cheek, and walks it back off the gangplanks onto the jetty and away. You guys are left to your own devices.
Well, shall we take a stroll then?
On landing here, I saw something that interested me. I will see you all at midday, and I'm gonna walk to Big Tree.
I will follow Green.
Oh, we can't have any of us running alone, and Trukar follow as well.
Well,
It's just the tree.
I'm heading to the blacksmith.
Am I the only one
The
that's
black-
interested in drinking? No one answers me. I'm gonna go. Okay, then I'm off to the bar.
I am up for taking a stroll around and seeing what is here. It's a new place.
I'm a thumbs up.
To who?
You-
The drinking or the walking?
You, the what you just said, walk around viewing town. Hey, I was told I can't sign language because you people don't understand. So thumbs up, thumbs down. We
No,
got-
no, fair, fair. I just didn't know which one you were thumbs upping to.
Oh yeah, sure, fair. I should be more specific.
How about this, Raylan? We take a walk around, and if we come across anywhere that can associate your thirst, we shall do so.
Did anyone point out to where the Bleeding Rose was, DM?
Yeah, it's not far from you. It's one of the main buildings. I haven't marked it yet, but I will. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna smile to Roll and say, perfect, then we can go this way, and I'm gonna grip you and pull you in the direction that I know the tavern is in.
Oh shit! And I just start getting dragged along.
Yeet.
My little legs are going to try and keep up.
Cool. So I've got Grunt, Green, going to the big tree, and Drakkar going to the big tree, and the rest of the party are going walkabouts.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to deal with Green's party first, as you guys go explore the town. It doesn't take Green and the party very long to get to Big Tree. Aptly called. It's like a baobab style tree. There is a bigger tree, well, there's a smaller tree, kind of the same genus in the marketplace. You kind of like bypass that and you make your way to the big tree on the outskirts. As you walk up, there is a oldest creature. Let me just get my notes here. Cool. There's an oldish creature tending to the tree. It got pointy ears, but white hair. Kind of fixing with tools that, Green, you're familiar with. They're Druidic tools. You kind of make your way to the tree. What are you guys doing?
I will first ask him, the figure, don't know yet, if they're in Druidic, if they would like some assistance with the tending to the tree.
Turns back at you, looks towards you, looks at the mushrooms. You spot a kind of gaunt looking, but not like undernourished, just very old wood elf. You see, his robes once were of perhaps even a royal court, gold stitching inlaid in between the vast sea of green that adorns his body. He wears a little cloak and fixed up upon his chest to keep it from falling off is a little leaf. He puts his tools down and stands. Looks at you and goes, "Well, that's not really necessary, but welcome, travelers."
Thank you for the welcome.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod at him.
Same.
Are you somebody important then with your brutish bodyguards?
No, far from. Quite insignificant, actually. We do very little to change things, apparently. I am actually curious as to why. Oh, I'm still speaking in Druidic. I'll turn around, realize I'm speaking in Druidic, and the two of you, do you not want to visit the market? I don't think this will tickle your fancy as much.
Nobody travels alone. And then I'm gonna go and chill and lean on the tree.
Okay, do not lean on the tree, please.
I'm not listening.
I'm gonna look at this man's face. Does he seem disrespected by him leaning against the tree?
No, not at all.
Okay, you're lucky. But if it was my tree, I would have killed you, Drakkar.
Well,
Nature's for those who use nature.
the tree has
That's all.
stood. Don't worry. Not even a little half-orc like that could sway these roots.
Hey, you're talking to a future heir of a throne. Look at him. He should be more respectful to those people, though, that he wishes to lead. Not disrespect and take, you know.
Well, he is leading
Goes a long way.
a tree, isn't he?
He is. It's often people forget that when they serve, they are the ones that serve. They are command by putting themselves in service. Don't
Is
you
that
think,
what you-
Drakkar?
Will one day have the right to lead. But now I'm on my journey for strength.
Yes, your journey can be from manners too. You should have asked.
I just
Well,
like
strength.
scoffs at you.
Strength comes from many places, my dear boys. Look at the tree itself. Dirt. Very decay of the forest gives it life.
I'm gonna touch the tree and try and see if I can try and channel to see how close the next zone of that decay and the unnatural rot is. Just see if there is one that is close enough to sense here.
Roll an Arcana
I'm gonna touch the tree.
at advantage.
I get advantage. Fuck, I'm not smart. Hey, that's a fucking good roll. 21.
So as you put your hand on the tree and Grunt puts his hand on the tree, there's a surge of magical energy. You perhaps don't see it, but Grunt, it feels like tingling in your fingertips. Then there's a surge from Green. Green, once again, your eyes roll back, and you get shot through the network of the living forest, the connection and everything like that. And eventually they stop in the rocky hills that are now to your west. Never entertained sex. Yeah, to your west. No? East? Yeah, west. You get it's a harrowing experience almost, as you get pulled through every route, and it's almost magical. No, it is magical, of course. Sorry, man. And you go through, and it's like being on the Japanese bullet train. You get shot through this, and eventually you hit darkness. And at that moment, I need a wisdom save from you.
Now that I can. Ooh, 19.
Is one more than what you needed. You start to feel the tree, the bark, start petrifying your hand. And like you become almost absorbed by the tree. Your actual physical body. Your mind, though, not present in the body, doesn't feel this. You shoot, and a black hand in the darkness reaches out to grab you. It misses. And all you hear is soon, as you get taken back through the vast network of the living forest, straight back into the tree, back into your hand, back into your body.
Oh, that doesn't get easier. Oh, Grud, were you able to sense anything?
Nothing. But you feel connected to the nature.
I feel connected to the nature.
Yeah.
Tree. Feels familiar.
Okay, I was being a bit jovial. It's been a while since I've been able to unwind. So I asked a comedic joke, did you actually feel something?
I think so.
Very
Once the druid,
fascinating.
he will be the next.
I will happily train you in all lifetime, but you will have to know me as a teacher. I am very bad. I still have much wisdom to acquire before I can teach you an adequate amount. So give me a while, then I'll teach you all you need to know.
I'm just gonna nod.
I'm gonna then start. Sorry, say again?
I said I'm still touching the tree. It's kind of like
I'm
squinting.
gonna help the old guy and then start actually tending to it, like I said I would. Grant, do you want to talk about what you said last night, or was it yesterday? That you said this is what life is like.
Hmm. I kinda just look down. I'm like, there's too much good and bad. And it all has to be.
Something worth considering is being able to close your heart off to some things. There are plenty of things people care about, but there are also plenty of things they will never care about that you might love. You can't make decisions as if it's the way of the world. Besides this assigned destiny, just figure your own answers out, but do not think of all the good or all the bad.
I'll try. Grunt never knew anything up until all of us met.
Well, that Raven Queen did say that you were born then and there. Not compelling. So, you've kind of been given a very short straw, expected to accommodate to a world that's already well developed past your comfort. Most of us, we grow up, we start from very young, we learn social norms, we know what we like, what we don't like. And as we grow older, we care about more and more things. You were kind of forced to care about everything all at once.
Just gonna kind of look at you and smile and check my eyes getting a bit glossy.
Interesting. I haven't. What's happening to you? It's quite beautiful. Do you see the strip off?
I think see it as Grant sees it. We're all one big dysfunctional family.
Dysfunctional. Indeed.
Family sticks together.
I'm gonna go wrestle Dracar a bit.
That's
And I'm gonna continue helping this guy clean and tend to the tree.
Right, roll nature check.
Ooh, my jam. My peanut butter and jam. Haha! 7! Rolled a 2.
It takes you longer than it would normally for you to tend, and it's maybe a poor reflection of your skill. The druid next to you kind of helps you. It looks at you and goes, "So I take it your name's Green. I take it your name's Green.
Indeed.
It's ironic, being a druid."
Or fated. I like the latter thought.
You can call me if you want by my name.
What be it, young druid?
No, he smiles at that. Thananis.
Can you spell that for me, please?
THALANIS.
Galanis, okay.
It's nice. You know, so many months seen more druids.
Are we
And he carried.
reclaiming?
Sorry? I'm a bit hard of hearing.
Are we reclaiming a world once lost?
Making it green.
I'll give a sweet smile to that and then keep working.
Right. And as you guys wrestle and tomfoolery on this patch of grass that is super well kept, like the greens of a golf course, and the tree itself, and you guys are just kind of like, harvesting bark and sap and tending the ground. We're going to move to Valerian. Valerian, you said you wanted to go to the blacksmith.
Yes, sir.
So while the rest of the party is exploring the rest of the town, you kind of veer off to the blacksmith.
Indeed.
You make your way there, open the door, and you are greeted by a dwarf. Shorter than normal, but super stocky. He's got a black bib on, and he's hammering away. He stops, puts his hammer down, and comes to the counter. Okay, is there something I can help you with?
Good day. Sorry to bother you.
No bother.
I acquired this new toy, and I was wondering if you can give me a bit more information. And I take out the sword I got.
Are you giving me the sword that you have? Or the
No,
sword the other one?
No, the other one I got yesterday from our engineer.
Quibble.
Quibble, yeah.
Well, it's not really my department to identify things. I create them. But if you leave it with me, I got some friends in the town. I won't even charge you for it. Bearing in mind that you come and purchase something later. And his eyes immediately are drawn to your waist. Now, laddie, where did you fucking find that? Hello?
Yes, I'm asking which one. The one.
The one.
Oh, this one. This one was left with me all along. I believe it's from my folks or somebody that knew me from a previous life.
He takes a piece of leather out of under the counter, gives it to you. If I was you, lad, I would wrap that tighter than you've ever wrapped anything in your life. Only pull it out when you need it.
Thanks a lot. I'll do as you say.
You could, if you sold that in the right place to the right people, you could literally probably buy yourself a fucking city, mate.
I don't think that is the intended goal for this weapon. So I'll just wrap it nice and tight and hide it away for now. Thank you.
No problem. What's your name?
I'm called Valerian. And yourself?
They call me Durnan.
And from where are you, Dylan?
From the land in the southwest, in the mountains. But I came here on a voyage, and I stayed. There's an interesting material here that I've been working with from the trees themselves. It's called root steel.
Steel? What weapons do you foster from root steel?
It's harder than iron, but lighter than a feather. Almost as good as mithril. But at the end of the day, even a druid could carry a blade and still be, how do I say, competent wielding it.
Can you make me one of these weapons to pick up later on with the information about the sword?
Aye, laddie, I could, but it's going to take about 2 days of constant work. Now, I don't mind doing it, but you know, it's not going to be cheap.
How much is not cheap?
Well, if you want just a plain blade, something a little bit more common, well, probably about 300 gold. But if you want something a little special, and I'll go see my friend at the Druid Tower, Mr. Mossbloom himself. Perhaps I could even imbue it with some magic. Now that's not going to be cheap, mate. Probably looking at 1,500, maybe 2,000 gold.
Seems like the only way to go. Can you
Okay.
please?
What ship did you come here on? Or did you come here by foot?
We came here with the captain on the. Sure, you're gonna have to help me with that name there.
Moondancer.
That one, Moondancer.
Oh, Elena. Aye.
Yeah.
Then
Not-
1,500. Sorry, continue.
Not quite sure how long we're gonna be here, but I guess 2 days is safe to say, getting the new ship ready before we leave again.
Oh, you're coming up by a ship even? Well, let me know if you need anything.
Hopefully we're getting one, and hopefully it can fly. We will have to
Oh.
see, and I'll get back to you.
Aye. So I'm going to need half the payment up front. If you give me 750, I'll start the work.
No problem, and I'll pay him. I just don't know how to pay him, but I'll pay him.
Okay, just so in your character sheet, you should have gold. I think we did allocate you quite a considerable amount. Just minus it from there.
Okay, 100%. I can always touch that up later on. Make
Yes,
it.
sir. Cool.
Sorry, DM.
Yeah.
You dropped the name of the druid. What was the name again?
Well, the whole name is Thelanis Mossbloom.
Thank you very much.
Aye, lad. So is that all you'll be needing from me then?
Yes, that's all for now. I'll head off to the pub, yeah, and I'll meet up with you in a day or so.
I am here if you need it. I won't be on a vacation anytime soon, so I'll see you when I see you, mate.
Appreciate it. Cheers, man.
Cool. As you leave, you can hear him clanking and carrying on, finishing his work. He takes the sword, puts it under the counter, and wraps it. And you leave. Is there anything else you're doing at this point?
As I leave, I wrap my blade in the piece of leather he gave me, and I stick it in by my back so nobody can see it.
Good to know. And as you do, no one really pays too much never mind. And you're standing pretty much about a block away from the Bleeding Rose.
Sweet.
Okay. We join the rest of the party. Exploring. Right.
Sure.
So, the rest of the party, you guys spend the next hour and a half to walk around the sleepy town. You come across the big tree with the ruffians being rough and having a wrestle. You have the druids tending, and you walk past. You notice the Verdant Spire, which is the Druid Tower. Points of interest: the Iron Root Forge, the Elder Heart Square, the Elder Heart itself, which is the tree, the Feather and Flint, which is a Fletcher, the Tide Binder's Ledger, which is the shipping office, the Sky Dock Anchorage, the Oak Watch Hall, and you pass a number of houses. So at that point, I give it back to you. What are you guys doing? And of course, the market. We went through that. The Elder Square, which is the market. It's not a very big market. What you guys doing?
Well, we'd just like to see what wares are being peddled, what people are selling.
Make a perception check.
Kind of like an old man in a flea market walking with his hand behind his back sort of thing.
How
Cool.
far are we from the Bleeding Rose?
Sorry, Raylan?
How far are we from the Bleeding Rose?
The Bleeding Rose is on one of the probably the south corner of the south corner of the market.
I'm gonna keep leading that way. But also just like looking at the wares, but mostly moving towards the pub, tavern, drinking hall thing.
22 on perception, Dean.
Nice. Do this quick. Okay. On a 22 on perception, you notice a bunch of trinkets like necklaces, stuff like that. You notice a fur trader, an elven herbalist, and a small gnome-like creature who's peddling little relics or antiques from the eye. And standing behind her store is a half-orc selling... Give me a second. Artisan crafts, also wondrous goods, forest foods and dried foods, a semi-magical trinket seller. And that's basically it for the little market.
Just going past the furs with fear in his head, he just wants to look over them as he walks past just to see what kind of furs they are.
On a 22, none are Haragon. All are like beast of burden or natural predators, wolves, that kind of thing. There's even a strange blackened skin with like tendrils, but it looked like it was derived from a cat drying at the back of the rack.
Little sigh of relief comes out of him.
Yeah, I just want to roll, see if I can... Give me a second. You're not being stealthy about this, eh?
No.
Okay, you are not seen to be looking at the furs.
No.
It's at that stage that you would meet up with Valerian. The party
Sorry.
after you. Sorry.
I see you have finished doing what you needed to.
For now, I'm waiting on some more details on the new blade that I acquired yesterday.
Is this the one from Quibble?
Indeed, there seems to be a very wise blacksmith in town.
I thought Quibble had already figured out all that there was to figure out.
I'll have another chat with him to just make sure.
I see there's a few trinkets and odds and ends being sold here.
Yeah, nothing to my liking, but my throat is quite thirsty.
I think there is two of you looking over at Raylan, and she's kind of got this like hunger in her eyes, looking at the bleeding rose. I think that makes two of you. Few more minutes, and I promise, Raylan, we will go get your whistle wet. Anything that piques my interest in the trinket section or the half-orc section.
Well, that depends on you, right? We've got some charm stones that glow when danger's near. Whisper feathers that carry a short message. Luck twigs. Advantage one per. If you use it, break it. Gives you advantage once per day on a nature check. Small druidic tokens and minor enchanted jewelry. We got forest food, dried berries, that kind of thing. Maps, old coins, arcane trinkets. Some relics that are found in the woods. You can see by the dirt and dust that on them. Small bags of polished stones. Tokens carved from the elder bark. And a few elven items. It would take more investigation to pick up anything else.
Can I see anything akin to the cube I used to have? Anything that looks like it holds imagery of different visages?
Roll investigation.
Spending a fucking luck point on that bitch. Nat 20 for 23.
On a nat 20, roll a d6.
Six.
You see a cube made up of black stone and molten cracks glowing like lava.
I will approach the store. Is this the one run by the gnomish fella?
Yes.
Hello,
Hello there.
how are you?
Oh, pretty damn good in yourself.
I'm very well, thank you. I see you've got some very interesting things here.
Well, you want to buy any?
I'd be interested, but I'm afraid on what you might ask for it. And I chuckle.
Well, what are you looking at for?
Or maybe something like this twig, or this funny looking cube?
Well, the twigs themselves are quite rare. As you can only see, I've only got 3 of them. Hard to come by, but very powerful in the right circumstance. And, well, I found that relic lying in the forest one day.
Strange for relics just to be lying in the forest. Good happenstance, I assume.
Yes.
And how much are you? My apologies. Continue.
I mean, we haven't had any problems here in years. I mean, we have travelers, all kinds come through here.
And how much would these set me back? Say a twig and the cube.
The twig itself would be about 500 gold. And the cube, well, don't know quite what it's worth. I haven't really figured it out. But, I know. Throw out a number.
I'm afraid I only have about, and I'll pull out my sack of gold. About 200 gold. The twigs, unfortunately, are a bit too expensive for my taste. Currently, that is.
Well, if you come back to me, perhaps I'll have something for you to do in the morning.
I appreciate it, thank you.
The cube? Give me the 200 gold.
I will hand over 200 gold.
He hands over the cube. Is there anything else you need from me, dear boy?
That's all for me, and I appreciate it. I will see you in the morning. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
And I'll turn to the rest of the companions following. Right, isn't there something about someone wanting...
Now, can we go drinking?
Yes, Raylan, let's go.
Make a beeline. Well, let's happen.
As you guys make your way over in your entirety, I give it to you guys one more time. Is there anything you want to do?
No, it's straight for the Bleeding Rose.
Cool. As you make your way there, I'm just going to pop back to Green and the guys and ask you, is there anything that you guys want to do?
After
As the
helping out, sorry?
No, I was just going to say, as the morning kind of starts to fade to early afternoon.
After helping... Oh, I just wrote his name down. Kalanis. I'll then make my way to the tavern, a place where there's food.
Following Green.
Yeah.
Me?
Rakar.
I'll follow. Sorry.
Yes.
Are you joining?
Of course. The man left behind.
Who are my party members that are still have problems with their health?
I think I fixed everyone with lesser restorations, no?
I think you did, yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Look
I'm
at
a
me.
fresh spawn. I'm full. Woo.
Time to change that. Ooh,
Oh,
we've got a lot of people to fight.
I know.
Okay, as you guys make your way down from Big Tree down to the Bleeding Rose, the party that was in the market makes their way in there first, led by Elena. You guys walk in, and the first thing that I think you will notice is a 2.4 meter, 8 foot chestnut fur, thick around her shoulders and her neck like a battle mantle. Her horns are burnished silver from countless reforging. Her left tusk has a rune gently glowing blue, pulsing. She wears an apron, but beneath it you catch a glimpse of chain reinforced hide, and her boots are thick enough to crush stone. She's a minotaur. As she looks at all you and goes, "Welcome, welcome."
Is she standing behind the bar, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
I'll pat Raylan in the back and gesture towards the bar, and I'm like,
I think by the
as you wanted.
by the second pat, your hand just goes through air. I've already moved towards the bar.
It's a pat. Okay.
I'm gonna get
Right.
to the bar and I'm just gonna say, lovely establishment you have here.
oh, thank you.
I'm gonna kind of like look to see if she's got any bottles of hardtack liquor on display or anything like that.
She has a smorgasbord.
I'm gonna look.
What you looking for, love?
I'm just gonna look for the prettiest bottle. I'm gonna point to it and just say, some of that one then.
Oh, no problem. Now, I would like to ask you, are you staying the night, or you just drinking coming through?
I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder at the others and say, not sure yet. Probably would be able to stay here.
When hearing this, Elena was with us, correct? Or she entered in front of us.
No, Raylan.
Oh, Raylan, never mind. I'll walk up and say, we haven't quite figured it out yet, but as soon as we know, we will let you know. Sorry, the owner of this fine establishment, what is your name?
They call me Steelhorns, but my real name's Ruska.
Braska.
R-A-
Nice to meet you.
R-A-Z-K-A.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Raul. And this fine young lady here is Raylan. And the gentleman behind me who doesn't speak much, his name is Varen.
And the other one?
Oh, he's Valerian. My apologies.
Good to meet you all.
Very nice to meet you. Raylan, what are you trying to get?
I have no idea. The bottle looked interesting though. What did I drink, DM? Do I have to roll for something?
Give me a second.
Roll a D100. That would be mad.
The alcohol percentage.
Damn straight.
2.
One
Oh.
sniff, I'll be gone.
98. Gadoof.
100%, brother.
You're dead, bro. That's like drinking acid. Yes, that's.
Roll a D10.
Oh.
That'd be a 7.
You know, they couldn't even be better, eh? You see this fiery bottle sitting there. It's very Viking Nordic kind of inspired, you know, kind of runes etched on it and whatnot. And she takes the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle, and it's thick with this red kind of mead kind of. And she pours out a shot, and she lights it, and goes, "The first one's free, love."
I'm gonna smile.
Whereas just before a battle.
I'm gonna smile and say, well, I've definitely been through battles and might not have had a drink before, but this will definitely do. And I'm gonna just like look at it really nicely, and then I'm gonna blow the flame out because flaming the Lamborghinis, and we all know how that ends. So I'll blow that shit out first, and then I'm gonna drink it. But like first a small sip to see what it tastes like. What does it taste like, Dean?
It tastes like it tastes like honey and flame. Like it's got a very distinctive, like kind of burnt wood kind of taste to it. Perhaps the caskets it's distilled in.
Is it nice?
It is very nice, very expensive, and super strong. You can kind of, yeah.
And how much is it? Is it like a double shot we're talking here? Or are we talking like a tumbler full?
No, it was just a double shot.
I'm gonna double.
Hold it. Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Please be good. Yes, 26.
Kind of like shake it off a little bit, and you're like, whoof. But yeah, doesn't affect Raylan's Constitution.
I'm gonna smile and say to her, "Thank you. That was actually really good." Now a round of drinks for my friends. I'm not too sure what they want to drink, but I'll have mead.
You want so you ask for my finest liquor, and you want mead.
Yes, well, of course. I just want to try it. Never tried it before.
Well, I have all kinds of liquid from different realms.
I'll try some more later. But I don't want to get too drunk too quickly, and I'm gonna like tap my nose like, you know what I mean.
Right then. She looks at her helping hand and orders them to serve you. They pour up all the meads, and she looks back at you and goes, "Well, take a seat. We'll bring them to you."
Much obliged.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go and look for a cool little sitting section that would fit the party in it.
Yeah, there's like a nice little corner nook in the bottom right of the tavern. And she goes, "Sorry, are you paying per round, or are you paying once you're done?"
I think perhaps I'm gonna look at the other two and see if they digging in pockets or anything.
Oh, you saw Raul gave his money away.
Did all your money roll?
I have a couple of gold left. Nothing to do.
That's
Nothing that
so
would buy that
funny.
fucking shot again.
When I see his face, I'm gonna kind of read what's going on there. I'm gonna take 50 gold out. I'm gonna put it
I'm
on
buying
the table.
swords, so there's nothing left, eh? I can wash dishes.
I'm gonna take 50 gold out and put that on the table for her.
She looks up at you and goes, "Are you sure, darling?"
Oh yes, dear, very sure. And I'm gonna push it towards her. And then
Takes it.
as I'm walking away, like taking my drink with me, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and say, "For sure, I'll be trying another fancy drink just now."
"Oh, you let me know. I've got 10 of the finest bottles if you already had one."
I'm gonna smile to myself as I walk with the rest of the party to our table.
And as you do, the door opens, and the rest of the party join you.
Raul will hang back at the counter after she's finished paying. Out of curiosity, how much would it cost to stay here? And what are your prices like in terms of liquids, foods, and that sort.
How many are you, darling?
8 of us. 9 of us.
You want to share a room, or you want your own rooms?
Home rooms, or if we need to share, I'm sure we can.
Well, if you want to share the stables out back, I wouldn't charge you more than 2 gold a night. If you want your own rooms, there'll be a gold apiece.
I'll put 10 gold on the counter. And I think we can splurge a little.
Okay. Well, then I'll give you the president's room.
I appreciate it. And something like that very fancy bottle that, or at least a drink from that bottle, how much would that set me back?
Which fancy bottle? The one that's your compatriot, Troy, or one of the other ones on my shelf?
Any. The average pricing.
Well, they're mostly 5 gold a shot. Except for my brandy. That you have to buy by the bottle.
And how much does a bottle go for?
10 gold a bottle.
I will put down my remaining 30 gold and say 2 of your bottles of brandy and another 2 fancy shots, if you wouldn't mind.
She gives you the Moonglow brandy. 2 bottles. A pale, iridescent brandy infused with moonlight rituals glows faintly in darkness. And then, I need you to roll a d10 twice.
A 5 and a 3.
5 and a 3. The first one she pours you is, I call this the Gut Buster. I make it myself. Well, with the help from old Durnan. It's a brutal ale. Enough to knock the beard off any dwarf. Used as a rite of passage for the young ones. And she pours the next shot. This is called Black Lotus. Extremely potent and distilled from the Black Lotus petals. A little hallucinogenic and illegal in most places.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And I will put the 2 bottles in my bag, and I'll carry the 2 shots. I'll turn around, seeing the rest of the party walk in. And I'll be like, the people I was waiting for. And I'll walk up to Grunt and Drakkar. And I will give the Black Lotus to Drakkar and the Gutbuster to Grunt.
Right.
Why you giving me the Gut Buster, bro?
Because you hallucinating might be
Oh
bad.
god, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Especially when you can tear down a building, my guy.
Fair.
Drakkar is the one with the strong belt now, isn't he? Or is that Grunt?
No, it's Grunt.
That's great.
Yeah, he could rip down a building.
Mm.
Okay, you guys
Gives
listening
me a
them?
smile and a nod and just takes it right there. Doesn't even question what it is.
Constitution saving throw from you, please.
I also drink the Gut Buster.
Constitution saving throw for you at disadvantage. No, it's just a double shot.
Okay.
When I hand them the shots, I'll just say, we're sitting over here. and I walk backwards, but trying to watch them take these shots.
Hey,
Give myself a bit of space.
Did you say Constitution saving throw at disadvantage?
Not called the Gutbuster for nothing, brother. It puts dwarves on their ass.
Yeah, 27.
I got 12.
I move away from them both.
I specifically gave it to them away from the
Mind
table.
your shoes.
I get the hell out of there.
I'm also going to take a step back or two.
So, Drakari, you start to feel your pupils dilate and enlarge and shrink and enlarge and shrink. You kind of shake it off. Take a breath. And it's almost like fire coming out of your nostrils. You don't start hallucinating, you don't start seeing anything. However, the more you drink, the higher the DC. As for Grunt,
Just sorry if I could quickly ask, would I have noticed everybody step back after me taking the shot?
yeah,
Step back
Noted.
from
I'll say
both of
something
you.
after his roll. Noted.
Grunt, your belly starts to churn.
Oh.
The lack of breakfast, well, you had breakfast on the ship. Walking around and the lack of lunch starts to bubble and toil. And you let go a massive belch. So close to puking all over the floor. Gives you a little shiver down your spine. You're starting to feel a little bit drunk. But you manage to hold it down. Again, the more you drink, the higher the DC becomes. The party finally join the table, and you guys sit. It comes at about lunchtime, about 1 o'clock. And the door opens, and Elena Starhall, the captain of the Moon Dancer, enters. She greets the barkeep by her nickname. Makes her way to your table.
What is the nickname?
Steelhorns.
Steelhorns.
Stillhorns. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Thank you.
She greets. Comes to you guys. So then, we have some business to finish. Don't we now?
That is true.
So, finish your drinks. Or leave them here. You'll be okay.
I'll just tell the rest. Should we be staying the evening, I have purchased us some rooms. So we are welcome to conclude our business and come back and enjoy a bit of revelry, if
And-
that is
And I
fine by
paid for a
everyone.
lot of alcohol and food.
Correct.
Jakar looks happy at Raoul, but at Ray, but then looks confused at Raoul. Couldn't we have just slept on the ship for free? But thanks for the nice bed.
Yeah, I don't want to
Uh,
sleep on the ship another night, thank you.
I think it's nice to have our land legs again.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You'll
At
get a
least-
You'll get a double thumbs up from me.
At least for one evening. But yes, Captain, I think we can go conclude our business and then return afterwards.
Right then.
Before we
Follow
leave-
me.
Before we leave, I want to down my drink.
Cool. Down at roll Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm. 14. 14.
Almost a fail. You hold it, you down it, kind of like passes down your chin a little as you slurp it down, drop the cup. And you guys follow Elena?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yebo.
Yep.
She leads you slightly out of town, to the north side, past the big tree, in a small shipyard. She gets you to the house, and the house itself is made up of two sections. One kind of like bigger factory side, and a smaller like kind of nook. Home sweet home. Turns around, she's like, well then, are you ready? And she opens the door. And inside is a spelljammer the size of a personal yacht. Probably the size of, how would I put it? It would fit comfortably about 13 people on. It needs a crew of 5 people at all times to run it, including weapons and magic. And she looks at you. Now, this is a special ship. I've just finished building it. So it's never had a name. It's never been christened. But apart from using magical components, you can cipher the very magic out of you. And you can make it run. It won't run for long or for hard. So, where is it? I have to find it. I did make a... I will send... I don't know where the handout is. I made a handout for this and I can't find it now. But the hull is pristine, and as you go to touch it, it's almost like wood, but it's made in some parts of iron. The only one that would know in the party what this would be Valerian. And it would be the closest to the root steel that you've seen. She's got some weapons on her. Not much, but enough for you to get by. You'll need to power her with magic. Now, spelljammers know. Any captain knows that you need a certain crystal. We call it residuum. It's rare. But you can put in items of magic and it will cipher the literal essence out of it. So, the deal is struck. So, I put it to the party though. I have my own image of it. And I have the stat sheet for it, which I will post in the group just now. As I don't want to fuck up my laptop by opening my Google Drive right now. Otherwise, everything's going to go haywire. But it has I think it has 3 cannons on it from what I remember. Yeah. So you say you can sail it. If you need any help, let me know.
I don't know how much you can tell from us, but I don't know any of us who are sea-weathered individuals. Or ship-weathered in this case, for the skies.
Valerian, I believe.
Well, helped a bit with navigation. I've never captained a ship.
You're not qualified.
I think Grant has seen more action than myself in captaining a ship.
Grant surely knows how to drive one. Steal one, I
Fail
guess.
one.
He has not yet crashed one.
Fair enough.
Yes, we could.
Does it have? Does it have a residuum crystal already within?
Yes.
So we need to feed that crystal magical items.
How long does the crystal last?
No, so you can't feed the crystal itself. Here we go, I found it. The Arcane Yacht design, hull, sleek, aerodynamic, with shimmering obsidian and silver finish, which is the root steel. Deck layout. One upper deck with rectangle canopy, glowing runes etched into the railings. Interior is a plush lounge, enchanted furniture, crystal navigation console, and a starlit observation dome. Lighting is bioluminescent veins pulse through the hull, reacting to spell energy and mood. Right. It's a large 65-footer. It has 220 HP on its hull. Its flying speed at coasting is 90 feet. The optimal crew that you will need is 4. It holds 1.5 tons of cargo and has a crystal helm embedded in the captain's chair for the spell jamming part of it. It has twin elemental cannons. It has a pulse harpoon launcher. It has radiant wake mines and a soda lance beam. It has the Gilded Veil, which effects perfect for maneuverability in tight spaces, advantage on piloting checks. A shimmering veil of wind magic surrounding the hull. Phase Drift Core, which you guys will need to learn about a little bit more. But basically, she explains that it helps you. You can phase into the ethereal plane for a minute, perhaps longer. The visual, because of its phase drift core, it can become translucent and ghost-like. So not invisible, but easy to be lost. The Stellar Reactor, which is where you pump your magic into, and a few other bits. The essential is the pilot, the helmsperson. The arcane gunners will need to be on there, and the sensor and tactical officer, and engineering. So, and I give it to the party. Whoever comes up with the coolest picture, that'll be the picture of the yacht. So, something to do during the week. And also, she looks at you all and goes, "So what you going to name it?"
I think we're going to have to think about that one.
Well, let me know and I'll get it painted on.
Would you have
Faithfinder
time?
could work.
Sorry, Green Saga.
Faithfinder could work.
I do like that.
What about the
What?
Fate Rider that will be riding us to our fate?
Now that's a key.
Aye.
I'm a Sun Weaver instead of Rada.
And nobody understands what you're saying.
So, Fate Rider it is then.
I
Unless-
think if we can give us the evening, if that's okay.
Aye.
And
Come tomorrow morning and I'll take you for a spin.
I was about to ask, if possible, if you could show those who are interested around and how it functions and how to utilize such a vessel.
I don't mean to be rude, but I've just come off quite the journey. and it's been quite emotional in its own rights. So I'm looking forward to a drink and relaxing. So tomorrow morning or mid-afternoon, I'll meet you here and we'll go through everything you want to go through.
That sounds like perfect timing. And the first round is on us.
Cool, I hold you to it.
As I say that, I'll pull out one of the bottles of brandy and I'll hand it to her.
Oh, it looks like an evening in then. Thank you, Fuzzball.
Right then. To the revelry?
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you, Captain.
you really need to try that drink you gave me, and I give you a big smile as I hug you, Rel.
Can I look at him and just see that not everything is Corpus Mentis with this dude right now?
You can roll insight, roll deception or persuasion.
Fantastic.
Just gonna
17.
rub my belly.
Yeah, 7.
So yeah, you see right through it.
I'll just, as he grabs him, I'm just going to pat him hard on the back and say, sure, let's enjoy our evening, shall we? And let's definitely get that one, and I'll gesture towards ground, get that one something big and something oily and something delicious to eat.
Thing for all of us, yes.
Mm-hmm.
To the Bleeding Rose it is. And we'll head back.
Takes you about 15-20 minutes to get back. Elena stays where she is. You guys enter, and as you do, you see two sailors beating the living shit out of each other. And Raskar comes around as you enter, and you see her grow almost twice her size. She grabs them both by the scruff and picks them up and literally yeets them over you. And don't fucking come back until you learn some manners. Oh, sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I see it gets really exciting around here.
Oh, it does. We're a harbour town. It's full of these fucking drunk sailors.
Aren't they all?
She ushers you back to your booth where your drinks have been on chill. Brings you another round without asking.
Miss
So-
Bartender, my friend here would love one of those black shots that he gave me earlier.
Standing behind him, I'm just doing the no thing with my hand, saying no, thank you.
He's very shy and doesn't want to ask for it because it is quite pricey. But no problem.
Right, behind him where he
I
can't
give
see me
3
saying
gold. I
nope,
give 3
nope.
gold to the bartender. Please make sure he enjoys it.
Roll persuasion. With advantage because of the gold.
Fun fact: 5.
-1.
I'm gonna look and roll with all the intimidation in the fucking world, bro. As if he needs to take that shit.
Well, it's your friend's. Ruska looks at you guys and goes, "It's your friend's choice. I've poured it. Who's drinking it?" Roll intimidation.
Dracar looks at Roll as well.
Both of you roll intimidation.
I'll give it to my buddy for advantage.
Roll insight. Roll.
So I get advantage. I get to roll again.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
23.
That's a hefty 16.
You see the unbridled rage of Grunt. His fucking muscles pop a little. He looks at you, and he's basically telling you not to be rude.
Rob puts his head down and just giggles and be like, okay. And I'll grab the shot and I'll take it. Y'all better be fucking ready for this shit. Wrap it on the shit, brother.
That's why I asked earlier. Did Dracar notice everybody step back? Oh, okay.
Roll Constitution saving throw for me, please, sir.
Oh, no, lost fucking luck point on that shit. A 19.
Oh, I was hoping you'd get the low
Yeah,
one. I
okay.
would lie.
Here's the thing, right? Roll doesn't drink,
Nope, never.
so your DC would be considerably harder than everybody else's.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Your eyes dilate. Bigger, smaller. You sit there and you're like, I don't know if have you ever tried magic mushrooms?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
This warm feeling starts from your belly up. It encompasses your whole body. You see your party laughing at you and the revels had. And just behind them, what looks like just in front of the door, a creature. Second. You know her by another name. Hold on. Oh shit, man. I got Jules's fucking story at you. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's a lot of nights without a proper computer to go through. Sorry, guys.
This one.
She has pointed ears and cat-like features. She smiles at you. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
No! Fuck!
Love you, dude.